told y'all. I told y'all. I told you. Don't buy this fucking game. Y'all just won't listen. I told y'all not to buy this game. And it keeps getting worse. I just heard they dropped a patch this morning. Or yesterday. I don't remember. But I heard through the grapevine that they dropped a patch. And y'all still dealing with the nonsense. This morning, they just dropped a video telling you how to dribble. This game is going to shit early. I told y'all this is going to be 2K18 all over again. But did anybody listen? Nah. I still got to get it, man. It's 2K. There ain't no other game out here. NBA Live ain't making no game. And there's other 2Ks. You can play 2K11. You can play 2K16. You can play 2K14. 2K13, 2K12. Fuck it, 2K10. You could have went anywhere else, but you decided to play this goddamn game after I done told your hard-headed ass not to buy this goddamn game. I told you. But did you listen? No. You never listen. I told y'all, don't buy this goddamn game. IGN gave this a 6 out of 10. Everybody else is giving this a 5 out of 10. The customer reviews ain't no better. From what I heard, this game on PC is rated the worst fucking game on Steam. 2K24 is the worst game on Steam. 2K normally around this time, by the 3rd, 4th week of the game being released, they already dropping a trade. They already dropping a commercial for 10 out of 10s, 5 out of 5s. This is the best sports game on the market. Not this year. Everybody fed up with this game. The companies are fed up with this game. The companies that review this game are fed up with this game. The consumers, well, we'll get to y'all in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The casuals are fed up with this game. The people that, like, bruh, I'm telling you, in about 2 to 3 weeks from now, This is gonna be a dead game right here, because everybody doing the same thing right now. Everybody trying to make these demigod builds, and there is no such thing as a demigod this year. You either gonna balance your player out, or you gonna just make him a sharpshooter or a slasher or a dribbler with a little bit of shooting and a little bit of inside scoring. No defense. There hasn't been one defensive build. That's how you know this game is finna go down as trash. And I meant to make a video on this before, but Chris Smooth made a video about badge regression. And I told y'all not to buy this fucking game, but you didn't listen. Your hard-headed ass didn't listen when I told you, don't buy this goddamn game. I told y'all not to do it. But now what y'all want to do? I'm going to buy it anyway. Now look at you. Can't keep a badge to save your life. They got to make patches just so you can keep a badge. When in reality, you shouldn't even be losing badges. But y'all bought the game. Y'all gave them their money. You think they care? They don't. They just trying to see how much money they can get from y'all for these from now till January. They just gonna see how much money they can get off of y'all. Holiday season is right around the corner, and they gonna get that money. And once they get that money, they don't care about this game no more. So you better get your complaints in now, because around January, they don't give a fuck about this game no more.
Change my dribbling animations again, so here's another list. Starting to get the hang of this, but we got to talk about this new badge system. In my opinion, it's ruining the game. You've seen in all my gameplays, I am throwing hella lobs every game, and I was amazed when I went to check the status of this badge that not only do I have no progress, it's like I never used the badge, look at that, but it's regressing. It's going backwards. It has a red arrow to the left. They're acting like I don't use the badge. I knew this was gonna happen because the core badges, that was the worst experience ever last year. This is supposed to be my player, 2K. It's not your player.
Facts.
Instead of having fun and playing the game, it's like you're checking into a work shift. They've got badge perks and floor setters, performance multipliers. Look at the top. Like, this is crazy. Why would I want to go and check this every time I'm playing the game? Why would I want to monitor and babysit these badges?
Facts.
And this is going to be even worse when you play the game online, because everybody else has badges that they need to level up because it could go backwards. But if you don't use the badge, then it can go down. What happens when you play people and they're doing something, a play style, and you have to do something else in that game? Now your badges are going down because you switched up your strategy for this game. That's dumb. This whole system is dumb. What if you play with bad teammates and they're selling?
Facts.
Now your badges went down because they were selling. You didn't get any shots. You didn't get any open shots. You didn't activate your badges. So 2K created a problem, and then the solution is the floor setters. But the floor setters are permanent and they're in the season pass. You got to level up online to get them. But let's say you get them. When you apply it to one of your badges, you can't then switch it later. So let's say you figure out, like me, hey, this badge is not leveling up. I should have put it there. You've already used it. You're done. Now look at this drill. I made every single shot. I have 3 stars, and then all of a sudden it goes negative. I have 1 star. Look at that, 1 star. So now the progression of this badge barely goes up for catch and shoot.
Wow.
And the drills in practice, you don't even get to pick the badge that you want to work on.
Damn.
It's just random. And sometimes you go to practice and the badge you want to work on isn't in the list of what you can work on. So this is going to be very stressful and not fun. And some badges are important, meaning that when you have it on bronze, it doesn't really do anything. So how can you level up the badge when it's on bronze? For example, blinders. Blinders is one of those badges on bronze. It's almost useless. It doesn't really help you make those shots. You need to get it on gold or Hall of Fame to really see the benefits of it. But how can you get it on gold and Hall of Fame when you have to progress it from bronze? The whole point of badges is so that when you're in a situation where you need to use it, it's gonna help you do whatever it's for. That's why you would put that badge higher, so you could start doing whatever it is that it does. This system is horrible. Don't bring this back. Don't ever do this again. As gamers, as sports gamers, we already reset all of our players and all of our progress every year with the new game. But now it's like 2K doesn't even want you in the current year of the game to have your player. They want your player to reset, and maybe they're trying to get it to where every season it resets, as if you're buying the game all over again. Who knows?
Facts.
How crazy they're trying to get with
I
this.
warned y'all about this.
Horrible. The floor setters are a joke because they're permanent. They want you to go online and level up to get these floor setters, but then when you put it on a badge, you can't take it and put it on another badge. So let's say you try out one badge, but then you realize that, hey, this other badge, just like how I realized special delivery is not tracking, hey, this thing is not tracking, I should switch it there. You can't. Once you've applied it, it's stuck. So it's just like your build. You make a build and then you realize, man, I missed this threshold, or maybe you thought the build was going to perform like this, but it didn't. So now you want to switch something up, right? You can't respec the build. Or maybe a patch comes out and they nerfed this, like the post scores. Shout out to the big man. Every year they patch the post scores at the start of the game. Every year, like clockwork, they patch you guys. So you made a build, you put money on that build, and then they patched it so you can't score. You know, big men, they never pass the ball to big men. They never pass it to you. So you, at least when you would get the ball, you could score. Now they're gonna patch it, you can't score. You wasted money on that build, but you can't go back in and reset it. So that's the same thing with the floor setter. You can't reset that because once you put it on a badge, that's it. It's stuck there. You have to go get another one in the next season. Or maybe you made a build and you were okay with not hitting certain thresholds because you liked the animations that were available currently, but then maybe in season 2 or 3, they add a new animation at the higher threshold that you didn't have on your build. And now you're like, wow, I wish I could have that animation. But guess what? You can't respec your build. Guess what? You can't redo your floor setters. You can't rearrange them. And we need people to stop saying, well, your badges are going to be based on how you play. That's not true. I just showed you my special delivery badge. It has no progress and I'm throwing lobs like crazy. Damn. It's a marketing gimmick.
Facts.
It's a marketing gimmick because they want to sell the floor setters, which are supposed to hold your badges at this level. You can't go lower than that level on the floor setter. They're trying to sell you that on the season pass. Yes, you can get the floor setters on the free pass, but you got to get to level 40. And getting to level 40 is a lot of hours of playing. I've done that. I've gotten to level 40 the last few years. But every season when I get to level 40, I have to play a bunch of hours I didn't want to play. I have to play extra hours to hit level 40. I would say if I didn't make that extra push to get to level 40, naturally I'd probably get to like level 20, 25, maybe 30. Like in the first season, usually season 1 I would play a lot, but as the seasons go on, I don't really play. See, they want you to play season 2 and 3 and 4. That's their goal. They're gonna try to do that. But just me personally, the last few years, after about season 2, I don't really play it like that. I only play a little. Like I've gotten to level 40, but it's because I'm just pushing to get to 40. I wouldn't normally play it at all. I remember that year when they gave us the parrot for hitting level 40 for 4 seasons. After that, I was just like, yeah. And then last year, I think I stopped around maybe season 3. I think maybe season 3 was my last level 40. It was the one where they had the badge pattern when they introduced that. And then after that season, I don't think the next season I got level 40. So 2K understands this. That's why they have an option now where you can level skip, because they know people don't want to play all these hours. Like when I did that, I played over 100 Rec Center games a season. And then I played a couple of hundred of park games as well, because they had a lot of perks and stuff that you could only get by playing the park. So you kind of had to do it. And then you had to get a certain amount of stats and a certain amount of wins. So each season, that's how many games I played. Somebody can do the math. A Rec Center game is about 30 minutes. A park game, let's say the average is about maybe 6 minutes, maybe 5. I guess if you're winning a lot, maybe it could be shorter, but just put 6 or 7 minutes just to be conservative. So if you're a busy person, you don't want to be playing all these hours. You don't want to waste every weekend when there's double XP. You want to do weekend things like me. They give you the option to level skip. You can buy your way to level 40 this year so that you can get the floor setters. Remember, they made these floor setters. They created this problem so they could sell us this. And the price to go from level 1 to 40 is over $100. Somebody did that when the game first came out. I'm not sure if that's US dollars or New Zealand dollars, because I think it was early they were playing it. But still, it's going to be a good amount of money to level skip. So per season, they're hoping they can get people who are too busy to play all these hours to pay them $100. Maybe not 100. Maybe you play yourself Maybe you get to level 20 and then you skip 20 levels. So I don't know the exact cost if it's only 20 levels, but you see what I'm saying?
No,
so
yeah.
That's why they did this badge system this way. They didn't do it because, oh, you're gonna earn the badges. Basically, your playstyle is gonna earn you. But no, that's not why they did that. They want your badges to go down. They want that fear of your badges. You could lose badges so that you focus on getting the perks and the floor setters each season. Keep coming back each season.
Yep. Hey, he calling it like it is. Chris Smooth called it like it is, bro. We gotta keep it trill for a minute, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Let's be real. Chris Smooth keeping it real with y'all right now. The only reason why they got badge regression in the game is to keep you coming back every fucking season. So they doing basically what they did with 24/7 mode. If y'all haven't watched my 2K, my NBA 2K5 series, basically they had a my career mode, but it was called 24/7. And basically, you know what I'm saying? If you don't play every day, your stats will go down. So all the stats that you gain just from playing the game, going into training and doing all that stuff, your stats go down because you're not playing the game every day. That's why the game mode is called 24/7. But this is not 24/7 mode. This is my career. The fact that they are forcing people to play this game now, and if you don't play this game, you will lose badges. So for every day you don't play this game, badges are gone. It's a dirty game that they playing right now with us. I hate to admit it, but this is a dirty game they playing with us right now. This is a dirty game that they playing right now. Because basically what they saying is, and let's be real. Let's be real. Niggas ain't gonna really care. Right now, you got options right now. You got Mortal Kombat, Spider-Man 2 about to come out. It's gonna be some other games on the way. Don't nobody really care right now. Like 2K has to realize they come out around a time where all the big AAA games start coming out. They know that they're not gonna be able to compete with them. So what they do is they like make sure you log in every day and play a game or two. So that way your player don't go down and shit like that. It's a dirty game they playing right now. And then they want you to spend money. They want you to spend money. This is how, bro, this is 2K18 on steroids right now. This is egregious what they doing to y'all. Not me, because like I said, I'm pirating the game. I'm gonna pirate the game and then I'm gonna just put a bunch of mods on it and then we'll just do some crazy shit. But other than that though, man, y'all getting fucked right now. Y'all getting fucked right now. Y'all getting fucked. Shout out to Chris Smooth for pointing it out.
But it is amazing that people fall for the marketing behind this badge system, saying you're going to have the badges that fit your playstyle. Whatever you do on the court is going to be reflected in your badges. Be smart about this, because they might think that you're not too bright, that you're not really thinking about this. They're thinking, hey, if we word it like this, they won't know what's going on. Because think about it, guys. Does that make any sense? When you go in the builder, you make a build that fits your play style.
Facts.
So what are you saying that that makes no sense? You should be able to get your badges, and they should not go backwards. You should not have a rental player. As sports gamers, we already reset all of our accounts every year with the new game.
Yep.
We start from 0. But now they're trying to have you start over on badges in the year that the game is new. You can't even keep the badges. And never before have we had to think about badges, worry about, like, this never would cross our minds. And now they're forcing you to look at the game this way, to go in the screen, look at the badge tiers, look at the performance multipliers and the perks and the floor setters. No, I don't want to do that. No one should have to do that. And this is going to prevent me from making a second build, because I do want to make a second build after I play and I see what I really like, what thresholds I like and what I really need. Make another build with all of this knowledge, but I don't want to deal with the badge BS. Leveling up badges again, floor setters. I just don't like this system. The gameplay itself is very fun, but this...
I'm telling you, 2 weeks from now, 2 to 3 weeks from now, this game will be dead. This game is going to be dead.
Yep.
Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? Shit stinks.
I'm telling you right now, bruh. I'm telling you right now, 2 to 3 weeks from now, this game is going to be dead. Ain't nobody going to be streaming this game. Ain't nobody going to be playing this game. I'm telling you, Spider-Man about to come out. Mortal Kombat going crazy right now. Ain't nobody finna be playing this game no more, bro. This game is finna get tossed to the side, bro. Cause ain't nobody really trying to play this and go through all this bullshit, bro. I'm telling you, this game is about to die in a couple of weeks. And it just came out. I'm telling you, bro. I already see it. It's gonna die, bro. It's gonna die, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna die in the next couple of weeks, bro. I guarantee it. But Spider-Man come out, and y'all see how amazing that game is. Ain't nobody gonna be touching this. Ain't nobody wanna play this shit. Shit is garbage. It's 2K18 it's 2K18 2.0. It's bad, bro. 2K24. They put Kobe on the cover and everything. They use that man death to promote a game, and it's backfiring in their face. Kobe laughing in his grave right now at these punk ass motherfuckers. Fuck 2K.
Badge progression is taking away from the greatness of the gameplay.
Fact.
And I don't know if this is gonna work. Maybe people are gonna play more when they see this, but for me, it makes me want to play less, seeing how the badges work and stressing over badges. And you know that there's going to be glitches, like how I've shown you the special delivery. I have no progress in other badges. I've seen other badges I'm using go down even though I'm using it. Like I just had a game against the Suns. I hit 6 threes and they were open threes, catch and shoot threes, but then my catch and shoot progress went down after the game, which makes no sense. When 2K is setting the quota for whether your badges should go up or down, you know they don't know what they're doing and they're not going to get it right. And also, it just doesn't make any sense, because as a player, you need to be able to have these abilities for when the time comes and you need to use it.
Facts.
So yeah, maybe that's not your main strategy, but you want that badge there in case you play somebody that makes you do something else, and then you need to use that badge. And the bronze version of the badge and even the silver is not gonna cut it. You need the gold. For example, I'll give you another badge. My unpluckable badge so far has barely any progress, a very tiny bit of progress. And that's a very important badge. You don't want to get ripped. How long is it going to take me to get this thing up there? Because I've been playing and it's not really progressing, but you know you're going to need that badge. And if people aren't reaching in the games you're playing, it's going to go down. I mean, the strategy has always been to make the game not fun. Make it stressful so that you spend the money to relieve yourself of the stress of whatever it is. So this floor setter, this is a new way to do that, to make it very unpleasant to play. Like when you make a player and you start at 60 overall, you can't play with a 60 overall. You're gonna pay the VC to upgrade. So now the same thing here. Your badges, you gotta pay for the floor setters. You gotta get to that level 40. You can pay to skip to get there if you want. And don't forget that season pass, the paid one. Right now, there's nothing crazy in there, but there's always the potential in the future for them to put more floor setters, better versions, maybe a Hall of Fame one.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, that premium. Oh, that pay to win shit is coming. You know, 2K don't reward people for grinding. They don't reward people for grinding in this game. You know, they don't reward people for that.
In the free one, they have a gold. I think they have a silver. Maybe they have 3 total. I don't know, but maybe they're gonna put. See, there's a potential there. So just remember in the back of your mind, this is what we're dealing with. This is where we could be going, but I really don't want to make another build and deal with the badge BS. It's very disappointing because, like I said, the gameplay has been very fun so far, but this is a glaring issue. The game is built around the badges in the builder, and if the badge progression is like this, it's not very fun to lose badges, especially when you lose badges when you are using them, like I've shown you. And I've seen other people play online and they've lost badges because in that game, maybe they didn't get to do that badge. It's not because it's not in their play style, it's just because it didn't happen that game. Maybe the defense did something else. Maybe they got double teamed, or maybe they had a ball hog on the team, because everybody has the badges. So if one person's doing all the scoring and people are in the corner, you're going to lose on your badges. It's going to create a lot of selfishness. The games are going to be, it's just not a good look that we can lose because we have to spend all this money on our builds. We shouldn't lose anything if we're spending this kind of money. None of the other games out there do you have to spend the amount of money that we spend, because just to get started, we buy the game.
Yep.
And then you can't go out there with the 60 overall. So you got to get that first set of VC.
Yep.
All the other games, you don't have to do that. You don't have to pay per character or per build.
Look how much VC. Look how much VC you get playing on Hall of Fame, bro. Look at this. Look at this. They don't even give you enough no more. It used to be you got 3,000 for playing on Hall of Fame. That 3,000 meant something, bro. Getting 3,000 VC a game meant something, but now you don't even get. You only getting 1,300. How the fuck are you supposed to get? Fuck 2K, man.
Patch it and mess it up, and then you got to go make another one and pay again. None of the other games have to deal with that. It's just us. We should be rejecting this. We should not be accepting it.
Facts.
And making excuses and getting fooled by the marketing language that they're using to try to explain why they ruined the badge progression. We gotta be smarter than that. My songs, he quit the game. Lob City.
Shout out to Chris Smooth, man. But the madness don't stop here, ladies and gentlemen. The madness don't stop here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it only gets worse from here. You thought I was done? You thought the Chris Smooth video was just about it? No, it gets worse. Oh no. Every time I do these videos, I do it because I see a string of videos that catch my attention. This is a video that I meant to do a couple of weeks ago. Let's get off this. Let's go here. This is another YouTuber. Who goes by the name of Just Divine. I told y'all, it gets worse from here. And he goes on a rant, and I love his rants because he's saying everything I've been saying about 2K since 2K15. Oh my god, I feel like my thoughts and opinions are finally reaching the masses like it should have been years ago. I feel like these thoughts and opinions should have been touched on back in 2K15, bro. Back when this shit was first starting to happen. And now it's too late. They done already got the money. They got their competition on up out of here. They get all the money from y'all every year. They own the market. It's too late now. And you know niggas is ignorant. You know they just gonna buy it anyway and get mad and complain. But still buy the game every fucking year. Like the dumbasses that they are.
Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your boy, Jay Divine. All right, man, before we get into this video, make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, man, so within 4 days of NBA 2K24 being out, ladies and gentlemen, I have compiled 27 clips, all of the completely, I don't even know the word to like describe my experience with 2K24, and this is just only in my career. Now I'm pretty sure it gets even more heftier outside of that, but just keeping it in my career, within 4 days I've seen some of the most outlandish, most disgusting gameplay I've ever seen. Now let me just put this out here now, like I said, I got 27 clips, and then once all those clips are done, of course it'll loop up. So whatever you saw at first, if you see that again, then it's completely looped up. But this game is not smooth, you know what I mean? It is not a smooth game. It is very glitchy. It has a lot of motion shifting, warping, sliding. You know, the user control gets taken away a lot in this game, and I don't like that. When they were talking about pro play, which I wanted to make a video on it before 2K came out because I wanted to talk about it. My biggest fear about pro play, and I don't even think pro play is even in my career, but let's just say if it is, right? If pro play is in my career, the biggest fear that I had with pro play being in 2K was that it would take away the user control. It would take away the ability for the user to be able to stop said move or signature move that this said person was doing, you know what I mean? So whether it might have been LeBron or Jason Tatum, or you know what I mean, whatever the case is, within reason, if I had a chance to stop him or cut him off before he decides to get into his animation bag or his signature that he's trying to get into, if I had the chance to do that, or if they allowed you to do that, then I would be cool about that. But it seems to me that they want everybody to be put into these preconceived animation, this canned animation of this defender doing whatever move that he can do that'll contort to the signature move that the other player is doing because of pro play. And see, it takes away at the user control, so it leaves you in these canned animations that you can't come out of. Facts. Now, a lot of the times in this game, I found myself always being in positions where I might have had the room to slide past somebody just off the dribble, and there's a noticeable amount of distance between me and him, but for some weird reason I try to go in for a layup or I try to do some move, and then now that little space that me and him had, it's all of a sudden now zipped up, he's motion shifted towards me and he's warped towards me, and then now all of a sudden that free layup that I had with all that room, now that's gone because 2K wants everything to be in such close proximity to animations, and thus it makes the game glitchy. Like, this game is very, very sloppily put together animation wise. Like, it's very 2K18-esque, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you remember 2K18, animations were over the top. Like, remember the hip riding animation in 2K18 where if a guy was driving, he rolled the side of his hip, and if he pulled back on the left stick, he did like a little snatch back, and it always created room, and there was nothing you could do about it because it always created room. You could have pushed the left stick towards him because you knew that's what he was going to do, but 2K never added that level of depth into defense on that. So anytime he did a snatch back, he always created room, and that always left him open somehow. But see, in 2K24, I'm getting that same exact kind of vibe, the same thing. It's a lot of this suction cup and these animations not being clean, and it's how did nobody not speak about this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did anyone in the 2K community not say anything about this? How did this go unnoticed? I've seen so many videos where people have showcased the gameplay to NBA 2K24 before the game even came out, and it was just talking about all pro play and yeah, look at so and so's jumper, and yeah, was it his face scan looks great. Nobody talked about gameplay, and at least the intricate parts of it. Everybody was just playing it because they had the opportunity to play a new 2K, but nobody really actually went in depth to say that, hey, this part of this game was cool. I feel like they should have worked on this, or they should have worked on that. Everybody was too starstruck, or everybody was too much in awe that they was playing 2K24. They got flown out, or they flew out, or got invited to it to play the game early, and then everybody was just being able to record whatever footage that they wanted to put on their YouTube channel later to try to, get their revenue up or get their engagements up, whatever the case may be. But nobody really ever actually went in to discuss these things that are going on with the game, and that's my biggest problem with the 2K community and the 2K the content creators.
Facts.
If anybody remembers, I want to say it was the 2K Next content creator thingamajiggy program or whatever, and you sign up for that or whatever, and you pretty much get accepted to the 2K Next program. Right now, of course, I signed up. Now, don't get it misconstrued. Me personally don't care if I'm in or I'm not in it. I really don't care. You know what I mean? I saw opportunity to sign up, so I did it. But see, what I've noticed is that a lot of the people that are in this 2K Next program, these are the people that don't really take the game and critique it to make it better. Everybody just pretty much just rolls with the punches. Nobody really speaks on.
They all sellouts. That program is for the sellouts, bro. This is for the niggas like the I want to say like the niggas that's trying to get a bag off 2K instead of getting a bag on their own. It's crazy, bro. All these niggas moving backwards. And I said this in a previous 2K video. I said this, bro. All the 2K OGs moving backwards, bro. And they failed to realize that you was supposed to use 2K to further your career. You were supposed to use 2K to a certain point, and then when your channel was big enough, you could leave 2K. You don't need it, bro. Like niggas like Cash Nasty, bro. All these niggas, bro. Cash Nasty. He bigger than 2K. He don't need 2K. Why are you still playing this game? Why are you promoting my team? Why are you promoting gambling to children? Come on, Cash. Why would you do that? And then you got niggas like shit. You got niggas like Shakedown, bro. You supposed to rise up to a certain level. And then when you got to a certain level, you don't need 2K. You build your brand and make it bigger. You don't stick with what got you here. You use it until you get to a certain point. Then you don't use it no more. How the fuck is it that only Pretty Boy Fredo, Flight, Soluminati, Agent, Duke Dennis, a bunch of guys like Aiden Ross, a bunch of guys started off playing 2K, and when they got to when they got to the point that they got to, they threw 2K away. They said, "Fuck 2K. I'm not doing that no more. I'm over here on this shit now. I'm bigger than 2K. Anything I put out, y'all gonna watch. So why am I still putting out 2K? Why am I still giving 2K my time and my energy?" You know what I'm saying? When you get to a certain point, like when you get close to that 1 million subscriber mark, like when you hit like, I want to say like 750,000 subscribers, you supposed to leave 2K alone, bro. Because at that point, bro, you damn near at 1 million. When you damn near at 1 million, now it's time to break out, become your own star. You don't need 2K no more. Yeah, 2K is cool and all that. Keep it around for a little bit, but slowly start drifting away from it and start making bigger shit. Like Flight started doing the IRL shit. Then Cash started doing the IRL shit. You know what I'm saying? You can build your brand and be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Then Flight started rapping, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Illuminati, he was just being him. Pretty Boy Fredo, granted, I don't agree with any of the shit that he's done. I think everything he's done to this point is egregious. But still, he broke out from 2K. Once he got to a certain level and he knew he had followers and subscribers that was going to watch anything he put out, he said, fuck this 2K shit. I could do something bigger. And look at where, and say what you want, but Pretty Boy Fredo is in a better state now. Then you got, who else? You got Kai, Duke Dennis, you got Agent. All these guys came from 2K, used it, and blew up on their own. They don't play this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? They don't play this shit no more. They don't do this shit no more. They became bigger than 2K. You use 2K to get you to a certain point, and then when you get to that certain point, you say, fuck 2K. I don't need it no more. That's what you do. But nah, these niggas fucked up, bro. The OG's moving backwards. Everybody except Chris Smooth, I'll say, is moving backwards. Like Shakedown, he pretty much incorporated at this point. He pretty much a lapdog for 2K at this point. iPod King Carter, he claims that he's not, but he's slowly drifting back into it. He knows that without 2K, he can't go nowhere because he couldn't excel. You know what I'm saying? I see the bullshit. I'm not trying to be mean towards these guys. Like I said, I know somebody that knows those guys on a personal level. Like me and him are cool. Like that's the only connection I got. And those guys do watch this channel from time to time. When I talk this 2K shit, they have been watching my channel for quite some time. That's how me and this YouTuber that I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want y'all messing with him, and I don't want YouTube messing with him either because I don't want no affiliations. I want him to still. He's a successful YouTuber. He's got a lot of subscribers. He fuck with me. I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? We show love to each other, but you know what I'm saying? It's on some private shit. You know what I'm saying? I might hit him up every once in a while. But the point that I'm trying to make to y'all is this, bro. Like, I'm just keeping it real. I don't care if I burn any bridges. I'm just keeping it real. I see for what it is, bro. The OGs that was supposed to help this game going forward have hurt this game because they sold out, bro. You sold your soul to 2K for what? To be flown out to play the game early, and then you don't even say shit. They got you under contract. You can't even really say shit. Then when you put the footage out, you don't show nothing. You just put footage out of you playing the game. You don't point out the shit that this guy is pointing out. This guy's pointing out all the flaws. Y'all got the game early. Y'all should have been saw this shit. But what does that tell you though? Like I said, the guys that they invited out are guys that don't need 2K. The guys that don't need 2K. So the Kais, the Dukes, you know what I'm saying? Those guys don't need it. Then you got the Shakedowns and the iPods that came there and played the game early. The Cash Nasties that came and played the game early didn't say not a fucking word. Didn't bring nothing back to the table. Didn't critique it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Chris Smooth and this guy calling out the bullshit. What does that tell you about this game? What does that tell you about them that get flown out? Them dudes ain't said shit. Them dudes ain't said not a fucking word. All they said was, man, it's a little different. It looked the same, but it feels so different. It feels so different. It feels so different. Yeah, it feels so different. It feels so fucking glitched. I ain't even played the game yet. I ain't even touched the game yet. But from what I've seen and from all the bullshit that's coming around, I told y'all not to buy this game, bro. I told y'all not to do this. But what did y'all do, bro? Y'all bought the fucking game anyway, listening to these niggas that didn't tell you anything. They didn't tell you anything. These niggas not telling you anything. They not telling you anything other than what you already know. Whatever 2K has told you, they put out there, bro. It's already out there. They just got to repeat it. They're under contract for a reason. They get flown out for a reason. They ain't gonna let no real niggas in. They ain't gonna let a nigga like me up in there. I'm saying fuck 2K since 2K15. You think they gonna let me in there? Fuck no. Fuck, and I still say fuck 2K. I've been telling y'all not to do this shit. I told y'all what was gonna happen. I predicted the shit 9 years ago, bro. I told y'all in my 2K15 review what the fuck was gonna happen going forward. 2K16, I told y'all the exact same thing. This time around, look at this shit, bro.
The wrongdoings of the game, and they don't have to be as brash as I am when it comes to the game, where like you know frustrated and we're just talking strong about it. But these are the people that are literally just play the game just to play it, and they don't really too much care that it has its issues. You know what I'm saying?
It's the clout for them. That's really all it is. It's just clout for them. It's like, man, I got all this information, bro. Wait till I take this back, and then I go on my YouTube page, and then I get like 1 million views because I played the game early, and now I can talk about it and all this shit. You not saying nothing. You saying the same shit we already know. You might say something about, man, dribbling is kind of loose. Dribbling is kind of good. It's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different. It's a lot more smoother. But, you know, the moves kind of all still the same. You know, it's just pretty much the same game. You're not saying nothing. You're under contract. We know that. You're not going to say nothing because you afraid that 2K ain't going to fuck with you no more. You scared. All y'all niggas that get flown out every year are scared to just say what's real, bro. You act like 2K is supposed to be the end all be all for you. No. Use this to build your platform. Don't let 2K use you. Use 2K. Y'all niggas moving backwards. Y'all niggas want the clout and the attention from these companies, bro. Instead of just being real. Instead of using the company to make yourself better, bro. Like, y'all niggas moving backwards. If I got flown out, let's say I had 50,000 subscribers and I got flown out, and then I get 1 million views, all coming back, and I'm going to tell y'all the truth. And then I'm going to use 2K to get me ahead. You don't need 2K, bro. But y'all niggas so fucking... Y'all niggas are sellouts, bro. That's what it is, bro. Everybody's a fucking sellout, bro. You can't trust none of these 2K niggas, bro. The famous, relevant 2K niggas. The only person I can honestly say I can give a nod to is Chris Smooth and Flight. That's the only two I can give a nod to. Everybody else to me is a sellout. Like I said, Shakedown is pretty much their lapdog. Anything Mike Wayne says, every video Shakedown has made, he said he this morning he just fucking defended 2K. I'm telling you, bro, some of these niggas are lapdogs to 2K now. Some of the niggas are bowing down to 2K. Like, oh my gracious 2K. Oh my gracious Mike Wayne. Oh, we wild down to you. Oh. Some of these niggas are lapdogs, bro. But it's cool though. I don't care if I burn bridges, bro. I don't care, bro. I'd rather keep it real with you than be a sellout, bro. I'm not finna sit up here and be no fucking sellout to make friends with niggas that bow down to companies and shit. I'm not doing that shit. Even if you do have the connections to get me in touch with 2K, I don't care, bro. I don't fucking care. Because at the end of the day, it's the lie versus the truth. If y'all niggas tell the truth more, this game would be so much better if y'all just tell the truth. Because if you told the truth when y'all went to go play the game early, This game would have did NBA Live numbers. Off rip. This game would have did NBA Live numbers. And then you know what they would have did? They would have been like, damn, we fucked up. We shouldn't have did that. Badge regression. We shouldn't have did that. These animations and all this shit we added in. Okay, we doing a little too much. Maybe we should polish this a little bit more before we just throw it out there like that. Maybe we should polish this up a little more. Because, yeah, the gameplay is kind of terrible with this pro play shit. And then you getting sucked into canned animations. Why are we still getting canned animations in 2023? How?
Sway, take a few steps back.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
How? If niggas would just be truthful, this game would be a lot more better than what it is. 2K is going to shit. Y'all done ran NBA Live up out of here. Y'all 2K niggas ran NBA Live up out of here. I ain't running up out of here. It ain't my fault. I was just shitting on 2K16, hoping that 2K18 would be better. 2K18 was better. I always say 2K18 was better. 2K19, I didn't even play it. And neither did the 2K niggas. Didn't nobody support. So what happens? NBA Live goes out. Because nobody supported it. Now there's no other basketball games. You think 2K gonna put another Playgrounds out? No. They got them niggas working on football games. So what does that tell you? Eliminate all competition. Nobody can touch this basketball shit but us. We make all the money off this. We don't share with nobody on this market. That's what 2K is saying. And y'all niggas don't want to support. And if I'm EA, why the fuck would I ever put another NBA Live out? It ain't like you niggas gonna buy it anyway. No matter how bad 2K is, y'all niggas will still buy that game over Live. 2K18 was trash. And I'll say that NBA Live 18 was a lot better. Minus the animations, some of the players didn't look right. The game still felt like a PlayStation 2 type game. But still, it was better than 2K18. I will say that much. But y'all niggas let them take the crown. Instead of just trying to keep a balance. Because if we kept a balance, NBA Live would probably still be making games right now. Just saying. Would they be good? I doubt it. But it is what it is now. It is what it is. Fuck it. It is what it is.
Like, whether it might be a guy that's talking about it. I know 2K does this a lot. They pander a lot to the women. They'll get a girl gamer, and you can call it whatever you want, but let's just keep with the facts here. A girl gamer, that's definitely going to bring in the audience because, hey, girls, video games, she play 2K.
She got big titties.
So everybody loves that. So 2K will bring in people like that, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll just keep the engagements going and, the influencers and stuff like that. Like, that's what they'll do. But the problem I have with that is they're pretty much, like I said, they don't talk about the key components of the game and how short it's becoming. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like this happens on a daily basis. On a daily basis, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? This is just only in my career. So just imagine anywhere else it can get worse than this. You know what I'm saying? Or just as worse. But nobody's talking about it. Everybody that's a 2K content creator or that's in that program, what's the first thing that you see when you pull up 2K24? You see that overly saturated thumbnail and you see people talking about, oh, the best builds. Oh, I got the best Kobe build. Oh, I got the best AI build. I got the best LeBron build. I got the best LeJordan I got the best LeBron build, the best Michael Jordan build. I got the best whatever build. I got a demigod, and then I got the.
I'm telling you, bro, that's all that's on the market right now, and that's why the game finna die, because ain't nobody really putting out content, bro. Nobody plays My Career no more. Nobody makes good content with this game no more. This game is not meant to make content with no more. It's just to make a build, say this is the best build. I'm in the builder. This is the best build. If you do this, you get this badge and this badge and that badge. You get this threshold, and that threshold. You know what I'm saying? You get these animations over here if you do this. But if you do this, you get these animations. Come on, bruh. Like niggas ain't figured out the game already. Stop making builder videos, bro. That's what people really need to stop doing. Stop making builder videos, bro. That's what's wrong with this community. It's just copy and paste everything. It's copy and paste the same builds. It's copy and paste the same content. Nobody's making true content no more. There's no more content creators as far as YouTube is concerned. Other than Chris Smooth. What other content creator is there? Troy ain't really playing this game like that. You know what I'm saying? Cash is playing this game, but ain't nobody really watching that shit. Like I said, iPod, he making builder videos. Shakedown, that's all that nigga ever do is make builder videos. So it's like, it ain't no true content being made. There's no way to really have fun with this game. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as content anymore. That's why niggas are going back making PC mods for older 2Ks. And those videos are more entertaining because there's content there. Which is why I got this PC set up. Not this PC. I'm still on my laptop right now. But as far as like, niggas just gonna get in the PC and go back and play the old games and then put John Moran and fucking Giannis in 2K11. Ain't nobody finna sit up here and play this fucking... Ain't nobody finna sit up here and play these new 2Ks. Ain't no content to it. You can't make a My Career series anymore. People don't want to watch My Career no more. People don't want to watch My Career no more. My team has been... Troyden was the only one holding down my team, really. And he ain't even touching that shit no more. He playing other games now. Troyden has really left the fucking building. Because I feel like at this point, Troyden is starting to understand he's bigger than 2K. I hope that Troyden has realized that he's bigger than 2K. And that he needs to move on from it because the content is getting less and less. The 2K community is dying within itself. The 2K community is dying with the game. The only good thing that can come out the 2K community is mods on PC. That's the only good thing that can come out of it because that's the only thing you can make content with. Other than that, everything else is trash. Because it's the same fucking thing.
Green lights everywhere, and I got like I said, you can see the thumbnail if you close your eyes.
The 2K community is dying.
But that's the problem with the 2K community. Nobody's really actually speaking up and talking about these things, and if they do, they're pretty much pushed to the side.
Yep.
And they're pretty much hushed to the point where you can't hear them anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're drowned out with the people that are more or less all googogging all over the game because, oh, it's a new game. I love this game. I can be able to shoot from down the street, around the corner. I can be able to dunk on 100 people and their mama and blah, 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 blah. Like, they don't care for the game actually playing like a solid basketball game. They would care whether or not that you can do all the gimmicks in the world, no matter how sloppy or how glitchy it looks. If the game is glitchy, as long as I can glitch my way to get these points, I don't care. If the glitch is working against me, then I have a problem with it. But if it's glitchy, and I can do it, it's not a big problem. It's not a big deal. If the person who I'm guarding can't stop it, oh well, he's just going to get dropped off. He's not good. Get good at the game, and then it goes on from there. But ladies and gentlemen, this game is awful. It is 100% awful. This game is very sloppily put together. It's a glitchy mess. And I blame the 2K content creators, one, for not speaking up on this. Two, the people who are in the 2K Next creator program or whatever they signed up for, where they got flown out and all this other stuff. I blame y'all as well.
Yep.
And the 2K community, I blame the ones who aren't speaking up about this. I blame y'all for this as well because, see, this is the problem with 2K every year. You have this big group of people that'll sit there and will always try to find a way to look past all the shortcomings, because again, the game ain't gonna be perfect. And let's not sit here and pretend like I want the game to be perfect. No, I know the game is gonna have its shortcomings, but however, I just want a solid game. I want a solid game. I never said I wanted a perfect game. I just want a solid basketball game. This to me isn't solid. If I can compile 27 clips of this game being glitchy and I can show them one after another, that's a problem. That is a big problem. Now, this is only scratching the surface, because there's a lot more I can talk about when it comes to 2K24, but let's just keep it with this right here. But other than that, man, this game needs work. It definitely needs work. Glad that Kobe's on the cover, but 2K, y'all can do a lot better than that. Mike Wang,
they profiting off that man death. Fuck 2K.
LD2K, Ronnie 2K. I don't know who needs to hear this. If y'all listen to this video, watching it, but y'all need to step your game up. And we need to patch immediately, an update or something. And this needs to be addressed. And I mean immediately. And like I said, it's only in my career, so who knows that somebody else could be experiencing the same thing in other modes as well. But this is very sloppy. This is very, very sloppy. Y'all can do a better job than that. Other than that, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I'm going to get out of here. Make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread links, because you know how I do.
Shit is garbage.
I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Jay Devon, and I'm signing out. Peace.
This shit is hot fucking garbage. This is what y'all chose, but this is what y'all paid for, right? This is what y'all wanted, right? See, this is what you get. This is what you get. Y'all doing this to you. Hey, man. So I said a couple weeks from now, this game gonna be dead. Ain't nobody finna be playing this shit. That's real. Fuck 2K.